Alright, so in today's video, I'm taking a look at something that we're probably going to see a lot more need for as we continue to deal with this global pandemic. So it's basically a bottle opener, a stylus, and a door opener that allows you to avoid contact with surfaces that might contain germs. So take a look at a couple of images and then we'll get into the video. We'll talk a little bit more about this, and I want to compare it to one I already had. Okay? So let's get into the video. Gotta catch 'em all. Alright, so this is the new unit. This is the old unit. This one was a very rough cut. You can see it's very thin, especially in contrast with this one. It has a metal tip, no stylus. So this works great for pushing elevator buttons, for example. And it works great for opening doors because you can see how big this opening is, and it fits the handle, the metal handles that are kind of rounded, kind of a U shape, and some of the flat style. Well, this one, because it has such a narrow opening, this will fit flat doors, but it doesn't fit into or around the rounded doors. This needs to be opened up a little bit. So I ran into a little bit of an issue. I attached that just myself. It does not come with this portion here or this portion here. This is just so that I can connect and disconnect quickly and easily. So anyway, you get this, you get a gold, brass gold type color, and I guess a silver or a chrome type color. I kind of like this. It's more of a like a gunmetal type gray. So I want to do another direct comparison. So this one works for elevator buttons, but it doesn't work on touch pads or anything else. Now this stylus tip, this works on my cell phone fine. Did not work at the pharmacy on the touchpad. So if I wanted to accept the agreement or sign my name, I still couldn't use this. So this touch tip here, this little rubber tip you see, it does work on the cell phone, but it doesn't work on some keypads at least. But you can use it to punch physical buttons, like dialing on a phone, which not many people do, of course. As far as an older style phone, or elevator buttons. The can opener, of course, that's not going to be an issue. And because this is thicker, it doesn't really hurt your hand when you're holding this, when you're grasping it. And if you're putting pressure on either this or opening a door, because some of the doors are heavier than others. So I really like the design and the look, and the value is really there because I think two of these, you can see I put some kind of a camo wrap on it because this is so sharp. I had to file the edges down all the way around the entire unit, and actually it was a 2-pack. I think it was a 2-pack for $8 or something, and I had to add some kind of a padding on it. I had to file it down, some work involved, but it doesn't have the can opener, doesn't have the stylus type tip. So it only works for opening doors, but because it's open, as I stated before, it really does allow you to open the doors, where this one may be limited because if your door, has a diameter that it just won't fit around, and it doesn't, you can't, it's round, so it ain't like you can change the angle. It's going to be the same. So, and it just stops and it hits both points. So this needs to either, be tapered in like this, or this needs to be opened up a little bit, or this part right here needs to be, something has to be changed. There needs to be a revision on this to accommodate for a wider array of doors. So it's really, really great in some ways, but there are some limitations that I ran into the very first time I tried to use it. It's very comfortable, it looks very good, it's very well made, and it's not going to bend. I mean, it's really, really strong. And you get 3 for, I don't know, a little bit, not a whole lot more than what I got 2 really rough ones that needed some work that don't have the same features. But it's overall really cool, but keep in mind you may run into some limitations if you decide to pick these up. But I don't know. That's going to be for you to decide. You may want to, you know, make some compromises for the value. That's really up to you. I'll leave a link below. You can check out more. I do think that they did a really good job in the color and the variety and the price, everything about it. Just, I hope they do a little bit of a revision, and I hope I can make some modifications. I think I may try to cover over this so that it doesn't damage it, and kind of take that down into a more of an angle, or bend this out a little bit. I haven't really decided which way I'm going to go, but I really want this to work because I really like this a lot better. It's a lot nicer in quality. So anyway, the images before the video really got started gives you a little bit of information, and the link below will give you further information. You can kind of check that all out if you're interested to know more about it. And other than that, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. I can't think of anything relevant that might be useful to you guys. So I appreciate you watching, and check out the link below if you want to find out more. Thanks.